Okay, today is Friday, and it's what? November the 18th, 2016. And this is Professor Moorhand Olufade interviewing Mr.
Ollie Maynes.
And
Karen Taylor.
And you're both related, how?
My niece.
This is my uncle.
That's your uncle. Okay, and the both of you are natives of the Unkechaug
Yes.
tribe, okay? And where are we here?
You're on 128
Poospatuck Lane, Mastic.
New York.
Mastic, Long Island, New York.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Right near the powwow ground. Where we have
Right.
all the nice festivals.
Right.
My mother was a Unkechaug.
Yes.
Her grandmother was a Unkechaug. And my father was from Unkechaug.
Okay. So the both of you were born on the reservation?
No.
Okay. All right. Oh, wonderful. Ollie, where did you go to school?
They didn't have no schools here. They went to different districts. Bellport. Then from Bellport, when St. Richards built a school, the kids in the 70s and 80s, they went to. But everybody, I'd say they had a schoolhouse here in the 1800s. But I would say from 1920s up until 1970s, they went to a different school, Bellport and St. Mauritius.
In San Mauritius.
Because they never had no school. They had an old schoolhouse here, but that was in the 1800s.
When was the reservation actually, how should I say, established?
This one?
Yes.
Over 400 years ago.
Wow. How do you feel being related to such a fantastic tribal setting here?
I'm very honored.
Well,
Good.
we have interest in it, but like I said, this younger generation they don't want to learn nothing about their heritage and nothing like that,
Well, that's
And this reservation has a lot of history to it, believe it or not.
Right.
Like the church over there, that church is 400 years old, the old church here.
That's the
Thomas
church.
Jefferson was here.
Right. Right, in the 1700s, I think he came, or 1800s.
1800s.
Right, 1800s he came to learn
Right. Well,
your language.
Well, he was touring the United States, and this was the first place he stopped to find out about the Indians,
Wow.
What was this house?
This house was in Camp Upton. Second World. This house was moved here from Camp Upton, which is now Brookhaven National Laboratory. This house used to house German prisoners before they moved it here. During the Second World War, the lab was at Camp Upton,
Yes.
an army base,
Right.
and they had German prisoners there during the Second World War.
That's right.
And my aunt bought this, they moved it down here.
To place it on the reservation
Right.
for your family to have.
Well, she bought it,
She
They
bought it,
give
of
you
course.
nothing. And my father, he couldn't go into service because he had too many children. If you had 6 kids, they didn't take you. So they gave him a job at Camp Upton,
During World War II.
during World War II.
You mentioned to me, Ollie, once about the whaling factor.
Oh, yeah, that's out East Sag Harbor. That was the whaling capital of the United States one time.
I see. In the Unkechaug men, you said?
Oh, yeah, they used to go up there, during whaling season, And this creek back here, and when it froze over, the people then used to go eeling, spearfishing for eels, to eat during the winter,
Yes. Yes. Fish would be a part of the diet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What of your grandparents? Did they ever... I know you said your grandmother, your mother was from the Unkechaug tribe.
Her father was from Unkechaug.
Right.
My grandmother was from Unkechaug too. She was a Cuffy on
Okay.
my mother's side.
Yes.
My father was from here, Joel Maynes, and his wife, Matilda Smith, she's from here too. So.
I see. So it really is the two
Right.
factors that have met through marriage.
And I don't know exactly the date. I know when my grandfather was born from Shinnecock. He was born in 1885.
Uh-huh.
And my father's mother, she was older than he was, so I know she was born maybe 1870 something.
Wow.
Yep.
Hmm.
And I grew up here. All this here was a farm. Where the was on there was a farm, cornfields and stuff. My uncle owned that. My uncle used to raise pigs.
For the government?
During the Second World War, yep.
Hmm.
He had 2 horses, no tractor. He had 2 horses, plow his fields.
Wow. How large is the Poospatuck Reservation?
90 acres, I believe it is. 90 acres.
And it borders what river? Or...
Ford River.
Okay. It's behind, I see.
Montauk Highway.
Right.
Between Montauk and the river, you can't go no further.
That's right.
And at one time, we owned, this was a whole reservation here.
Yes.
All the way up to the railroad track.
Ooh, that's quite a few acres. Then.
That we owned this here.
Yes.
All the way to the water.
Yes.
And the white men come and you heard of William Floyd, right?
Yes.
Well, that's the one that cooked us out of also our land.
Oh, he's the architect.
William Floyd Estates, that which is down there, you know.
Oh, okay. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. They even named schools after him around here. But
That's
he
right.
was one of the main factors of us not having all the land that we had one time.
Hmm. Wow. So your brothers and sisters and yourself were raised right here on the reservation.
Well, most of us.
Most
Yeah.
of
Like
us.
Janet, when she was younger.
Mm-hmm.
My other sister that passed away, she was raised, you know, she come down every summer, spent the whole summer with my aunt, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And where is the Shinnecock Reservation compared to where you are?
That's in Southampton.
All right. That's
So I would say it's about 25 miles from here.
to the
East of
the Poospatuck Reservation. Wow.
Yeah.
Do you still keep up with family members from your mom's side? The
There's
Shinnecock?
none of them left.
None of them?
Nobody's left on my mother's side. All my aunts are gone. Except my youngest uncle, his wife is still living with. She was through marriage. That's the only aunt I got. All on my father's side, and they're gone.
So you are the real generation that's
Right.
left.
Well, I have a brother older than me, but I'm next, you know.
Okay.
So
How are we training the young people on the reservation?
they have opportunities to go down to the center. They have computers there. No one's on. They don't want to learn. They have no interest. That new building down there is about $4 million. It's got computers and everything in it, you know. But they have a lady that comes to tutor the kids every day that wants to go down there.
Right.
These kids have no more interest.
Wow. Do you have children, dear?
Yes, I have
Yes.
3 children. I have 2 daughters. One of my daughters just passed the Navy test, so she'll be going into the Navy.
Okay.
My other daughter is a small native business owner, which she owns Little Rose Smoke Shop,
Okay.
which Rose came from my aunt's, Rose Samuel, which really not my aunt, which is our cousin.
Right.
She would come down here and educate us and tell us about Shinnecock and the culture and things like that. And then the word Rose came from her and my Aunt Elsie Ann Maynes that passed away because, you know, she was the Red Princess Rose of Unkechaug Nation when they was growing up. So that's where that name came from. And we just try to be positive and hope one day all of us can come together and bring some awareness and take care of one another. And just forget about yesterday and move on and go forward and start educating each other. And just love one another and just try to come back together.
Right.
That's the right thing to do because you can't keep holding on to anger. You gotta let it go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some things are just so true and some things are just so wrong, but you gotta let it go. You gotta start somewhere. Can't keep giving the blame to the people.
Or the past.
That's right.
I see what you
We
mean.
have to go forward. We need some people to come down here to educate us and give us some awareness and so the children can be live and want to learn and be directed to go down to the community center rather than white, black, or whoever.
The community
We're all-
center that was built right here on the
Right.
reservation I think 2 years ago, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, it's
Still
just
haven't
time.
opened. Hasn't opened up.
It's
Yes.
just
That's
time
the
to
building.
ask for help, and whoever want to volunteer
And
or
I gotta
help,
blame-
and let's just
I have to
come
blame
together.
that. I have to put the blame on the chief and the so-called council because they showed no interest in the reservation. You know what I'm saying?
Not like years ago.
That that center should have been open.
Yes.
They should have a nurse there for the for
Yes.
sickness and stuff like that.
Yes.
Should be some
There's a
type of
computer room
awareness.
with about 50 brand new computers in there.
So who built the
not being-
center? The state government or
Well, the money that they revenue from the cigarettes and stuff.
that you sell? Okay.
That built it, but it got out of hand. Now no one wants a day. Oh, he did it. A lot of stuff in that community center is very unnecessary. If you go downstairs in that thing, it looks like you're in the space center. It's on the computers and stuff that run it. You know, the
Fantastic.
electricity and all that. You need an engineer to run that center, believe it or not.
Yes.
That's how complicated it is. And they spent money unnecessarily. A lot of things down there they didn't need. Like the lighting. Lighting costs almost $100,000. Just the lighting in that one room, you know?
So it's a state of the art.
Yeah, it's all the wood from Canada. Imported wood and stuff like that. They didn't need that. All they needed was something that's sturdy, you know?
Safe.
What they should have did was build out the pine like the native people did. They go cut their wood and build their own things out of the wood that was here, you know.
The people should have been
We
included.
were never informed about what was going
In the
on.
plans.
Just the chief never called a meeting. No, this is going to be our new center. Well, we don't like this. People to say, you know, we don't have to do this here. We don't have to spend that money. I got a chart in there that they spent on that there. You know, when I was on council,
Right.
the stuff that they spent, it's all unnecessary.